It's not too often nowadays that you combine the word shooter with storyline, unless maybe you're making a bad joke. But you don't have to look too far to find a good combination of the two. In fact, there is a game that needs two storylines for its Western and Japanese versions to cater to their respective audiences. That game is the treasure-developed and Sega-published Gunstar Heroes, an old favorite among those that had a Sega Genesis console back in the day. To tell the story of Gunstar Heroes is to begin that of Treasure, the Japanese company that is a cult favorite among those who have good taste in shoot-em-ups like Ikaruga, Radiant Silvergun, and Bangai-O. Luckily for the folks at Sega, Gunstar Heroes called the Genesis its home over the Super NES, which picked up many of its own popular shooters over the years. The story that both versions agree on follows the adventure of two brothers, Red and Blue, as they mobilize to defend their planet Gunstar 9 against an enemy force dubiously titled the Empire, led by an M. Bison wannabe known as Smash Daisaku. Illustrated in an excellent platform shooter format, you will choose either brother to fight with against the enemy horde in classic Treasure style. Before you begin shooting bad guys, however, you need to choose which weapons you will be using, all with their own advantages, but it's likely you will find a preference. I've always been a fan of seeking lasers, and that's exactly what I went with, along with freeform shooting over fixed form, which means that you must stop moving to shoot. Don't really see the logic in that. This game will appeal highly to fans of other run-and-gunners like Contra or Metal Slug with its rapid-fire speed, screens covered with enemies, and the intermittent power-ups you'll be able to collect when they come around. Sometimes I feel like I've zoned out in the middle of the heated battle, doing my best to dodge enemy gunfire while laying on the fire button, but maybe it's because this game just looks so damn good. Animation is smooth and continuous and sometimes even ahead of its time, like the boss Bravo Man, who reminds me more of Vector Man than anything else with its boxy 3D body. In fact, it's safe to say that the bosses are the crown jewel of Gunstar Heroes, along with most Treasure-developed games. Usually taking up most of the screen, each boss can seem pretty intimidating, but probably the most memorable is the 7 Force, a killing machine with multiple forms that you will encounter in the minecart level. It's fascinating to see all its forms and is easily one of the more impressive boss battles I have ever played. Gunstar Heroes is a pinnacle of the run-and-gun genre, and due to its popularity after its original release, has been made available on a multitude of platforms, such as the iOS, Virtual Console, part of a collection released for the PlayStation 2, and part of the Sega Genesis Classic Collection available on Steam. It may blow you away with its difficulty, only to have you coming back for more.